in the game. Isaac Bruce in motion. Falk. Marshall Falk picks up 5 yards, completing over 75% of his passes. He's got a 3rd down and 5 now. Needs to get to the 34 for the first. Gets there. Isaac Bruce.
And that's the matchup today, Kurt.
There's Bruce again. Marty Carter on the tackle. Marshall Falk deep in the eye. He gets the pitch. Got room outside. All the way down to the Atlanta 38-yard line before Ronnie Bradford gets him. Atlanta, he had 105 yards rushing. He gets the pitch. This time they fake the reverse. Falk picks up 9 yards. Shane Dronette gets it. But Marshall Falk has done well against these Atlanta Falcons in the previous meeting, as we mentioned just 3 weeks ago. They fake the reverse. Warner dumps it off to Robert Holcomb out of the backfield. Holcomb spins free. Down to the Atlanta 16 before Marty Carter gets it. The red zone off. Give it to Marshall Falk. Falk inside the 10. Knocked out of bounds by Ronnie Bradford. From the 4, 1st and goal. Warner, touchdown, St. Louis Rams. Isaac Bruce. His 7th touchdown of the season.
He only had 6 the last 2 years combined, but this is a healthy Isaac Bruce.
Wilkins does not miss the extra point. Jeff Wilkins gets it, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead on their first possession. The shuffle pass, Marshall Falk. Out across midfield into Falcon territory down to the 46-yard line. Ray Buchanan gets him, but only after an 18-yard pickup.
All the way down to the bottom.
Isaac Bruce was the one in the backfield. Another pressure. Kurt Warner sacked. Lester Archambault. His first time the Rams have been sacked against Atlanta.
Big victory, 35-10.
Warner works out of the shotgun. A little handoff to Marshall Falk, and Falk can be dangerous. Across midfield, gets the first down. That was on a 3rd and 26. The Rams. 30 yards on that carry on 3rd and 26. Warner got the time, scrambles. Slides down at the 29-yard line. Sean Sueda laid a hit on him after he slid and went out the distance to the goal. First down. Ricky Prohl in motion. That's Falk. Stops at the line of scrimmage, bounces it outside. Marshall Falk picks up 10 yards where there was nothing. Patrick Kearney on the tackle. Falk looks rejuvenated in this game, doesn't he? Yeah. Rams need to get to the 5 for the first. Warner to Falk out of the backfield. Spins free. Going to be just short of the first down. Ruffin Hamilton gets it. In motion. He goes that way. Not only the first down, but the touchdown. St. Louis Rams. Marshall Falk on the 6-yard score, and the Rams score in their first 2 possessions. Here's the bob and weave.
It was the dirty bird in this arena last year, and now it's the bob and weave.
Afternoon. The Rams have been perfect in the scoring department. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, a 14-0 lead. Chandler stepped on, falls down, and officially sacked. So it's 1st and 15 for the Rams. Warner. Under pressure, brought down for a sack. Craig Sauer. Current men back here. Tim Dwight one, along with Winslow Oliver the other. Dwight fakes the reverse. Comes back the other side. Tim Dwight tripped up. Boy, he almost got away on that one. The Falcons, 40 yards on the punt, 17 exciting yards on the return. Falcons from the 43. Chandler. Over the middle at the rookie tight end, Reggie Kelly makes the grab. Another first down for the Falcons. Ken Oxendine spends his way out to the 25-yard line.
Been doing a good job so far.
Well, he's deep in the eye right now. Gets the carry. Looking like Jamar, huh?
Excellent.
Yeah, all the way down to the 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. First down for the Falcons. Chandler to Bob Christian out of the backfield. Slips the tackle.
Yes.
Into the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. Falcons get the extra point. That cuts the lead in half, 14-7 here in the second quarter. Down to 14-7, Morton Anderson kicks it off to Tony Horn. Out of his end zone. Gets some room outside. Tony Horn had a 97-yard return last week, and this touchdown return.
They have an excellent special teams coach over there with Frank Gans, who used to be over here with us.
Punt return for a touchdown.
Another thing you can see down here is something that Frank preaches a lot, is everybody going to the next level. You see a lot of Rams defenders running down there, picking off Morton Anderson and picking off some of our other players who have a chance to stop the play, and that's something that Frank talks about all the time.
Isaac Bruce in motion. Ball. Across the 30-yard line. Brought down by Eugene Robinson, 8 yards.
To Bruce on the outside.
Play action. Warner, complete over the middle. Roland Williams. That's Roland Williams' first catch since the second week of the season, the big tight end out of Syracuse.
When he gets healthy.
He gets 16 yards on the reception. Marshall Falk through a hole. Caught from behind by Marty Carter. Marshall Falk, 18 more. 32. Robert Holcomb. Ball is out. Chuck Smith. The Falcons defensive end grabs it, forces the fumble, recovers it, and Atlanta has the ball in St. Louis territory. Falcons take over at the 47. Oxendine deep in the eye behind Christian. Chandler to the air. Oh, what a catch. Terrence Mathis. Chandler changing the play at the line of scrimmage. To the air again. Chris Calloway, the former Giant. Mathis on top. To Mathis. Down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 and another first down for Atlanta.
Over a shoelace that was untied. Saw him tying it during the timeout.
Falcons trying to turn the turnover into points. First and goal from the 9. Chandler. Ball is up in the air and intercepted. Grant Wistrom. And he's gone.
Look at that.
The big defensive end out of Nebraska in his second year. 92 yards on the interception return.
Two great blocks by the linebacker. Play right here. Gene Williams gets beat, allows pressure on Chris Chandler. Now that ball's in the air. Look at Wistrom go up for that ball. Up for the jump ball, and now the race on. London Fletcher's got a block right there.
It's Atlanta.
First defensive point of the Rams this season. First touchdown for Wistrom. Now you're going to see some blocks down the field here. You know, now it's offense. Now the defense gets to go lay some blocks. Look at that one right there by Mike Jones. Laying out Chris Calloway, and what you don't see is London Fletcher putting another block in Todd Light. It's a safety valve into the end zone. You know, we see, you know, these returners run plays back for touchdowns, and they immediately go to the oxygen.
Falcons begin from their own 12 after the penalty. First down. Chandler. Complete over the middle. Tim Dwight. Chandler. Oxendine. Ken Oxendine. Out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 23. They have it first down from their own 45. Chandler under pressure again. Gets it off. Tim Dwight makes the catch. Pushed out of bounds by Todd Light. What an adjustment made by Tim Dwight on that one. First and goal from the 9. Chandler gets it off to the tight end, Reggie Kelly. Gets it down inside the...
This is his territory right here.
Here comes the blitz. Chandler gets it off. Incomplete, thrown high for Mathis. You called the right guy, just didn't get it in the right spot. Crowd still not happy. They get 3 points is not enough. They wanted more. But the Falcons get a little bit closer, trailing at 28-10. That's the score at halftime. Fox NFL Sunday will continue with a Visa halftime report after this local message. Goes to the air to start the second. Nowhere to go. Brought down for the sack. Ray Agnew and Grant Wistrom.
They carried the ball, and they did with the opportunistic score back upstairs.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Defense really keeping the Rams ahead in this game. There's the ball is out once again, and the defense makes another play for the Rams. Kevin Carter recovers the fumble. There's a penalty flag down.
Ken Oxendine, who fumbled 2 times last week, losing one of the fumbles, guilty again today.
From the 4. Warner to the tight end, Roland Williams picks up a yard, but Elijah Williams gets it. That's his 4th. He's 4 for 4 on kicks, but this Rams offense so explosive he doesn't get much of an opportunity. Takes advantage when he does and gives the Rams the first 3 points of the second half. They lead it 31-10. The quarterback from the 27. Play action. To the air right away. He's got time, but can't find anyone. He throws it incomplete.
Just to anybody in this league.
Tim Dwight on the reverse. Gets it around the end. Stops shy of the first field.
Offense last week, they had 3 or 4 chances at 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 to convert, and they weren't able to do it.
Why not? Down by 21 points. This one's going to be close as well. First down from the 38. Play action. Graziani. Wobbling, intercepted. Billy Jenkins. And the Rams get another turnover. Billy Jenkins with his first interception of the season for noon, huh? Rams from the 49. Marshall Faulk into Falcons territory. Robert Holcomb picks up a yard. Shouldn't be good enough for the first down. Craig
Martin, a free agency. Lose a lot of key weapons from a team that flies proudly the NFC Championship banner.
The Rams with time. Isaac Bruce. That's his first reception since the first drive of the afternoon. For a 49-yard field goal. His longest season is 51. So no surprise that he makes this one. The Rams only have a couple of field goals here, but they keep stretching out the lead and
Off the field, except on 2nd and 3rd.
The Hansbard out of the backfield. Up the sideline. Little running room. Makes a move past Billy Jenkins. Out to the 44-yard line before Keith Lyle gets him. A pickup of 23. Falcons need to get to the Rams 48 for the first. Under pressure again. Graziani almost picked off. Billy Jenkins came close to getting his second pick of the afternoon. 46 for the first. They don't get that. They get the sack to the Rams. Ball. Their defense has been about their only bright spot.
This is the toughest thing for an offensive line and linemen to do. Protect when you're down 24 points in the 4th quarter.
Rams first down from the 19. Play action. Warner to Isaac Bruce. Bruce, hog collar. Brought down by Eugene Robinson, and there's more pushing and shoving. Bruce and the Rams looking to go to 5-0 for the first time since 1989. Makes another catch. Avoids the tackle out to the 37-yard line. 2 receivers in for the Rams. Falk alone in the backfield. Out to the 45-yard line. Isaac Bruce not only doing the job catching, but throwing blocks as well. Pitch it to him. He's in a Falcon twist. Stuck a leg out there and got him, but 50 yards on the run by Marshall Faulk. We see as he's had all season long combined. That's Robert Holcomb going to fall just short of the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Robert Holcomb into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Rams all over the Falcons here in the 4th quarter. 41-10.
Still win it. Certainly slipped out of their hands today.
Going to take an awfully huge comeback to do it if they do it this afternoon. Tony Graziani, though, might have helped him. Reggie Kelly. That's the rookie tight end all the way down to the 25-yard line. That'll certainly help the Falcons get out of the hole. 52 yards on the pass play to get to the 16 for the first. Graziani gets it there. Down to the 11. Backfield on 2nd down.
Terrence Mathis inside the 5. Win against the Saints. He had actually a pretty good throw on the ball.
The Falcons can get the first down without the touchdown. They need to get it to the 1 to do it, though. Terrence Mathis just falls down after making the catch at the 8-yard line. London Fletcher.
A little bit more confidence.
Officially, it's 25 yards, the attempt. And he gets it. The Falcons get 3 points out of that, but once again, I guess you got to give the Rams credit. Their defense.